Hello everybody, my name's Dusk. Great to see you again. So, Overhaul's dropped today, so I thought just take a look and review them. This will be the start of a new series where we rate every character, or as the game for some reason calls them, battle styles. And I thought today would start with the new Overhaul. Start with the Alpha. Showering Shot and Rubble of the End. So it's long range, that's the aim, this is the regular. This is all at level 1. Let's take a proper look. So this is at level 1. So, start off with the aim mode. Sorry. So we'll start with the aim mode. This is the aim mode where it's just like a bullet, essentially. This is the homing attack. So that one's a fast-paced homing attack, which we do actually see in the One's Justice games. And for some reason, which is a bit different from One's Justice games, but you can actually use this to slide around. Okay, so we see it at level 9, and you can see that like once Mirio's gone for the iframes, it will just start flying off in random directions, looking for anybody, which is actually quite interesting. But again, he will be sliding around with it. What I find quite interesting actually is that it's very similar to his beta and gamma of base kit, where he will literally just jump down to touch the ground the second it's active. So as it says here, it's long range or just continuously fire. I'm assuming this will be percentage based. I think this will be a percentage based attack.
Up your mind yet? I'll drill you! Now's a good time. Do you want to be broken? I'm despair. Now's a good time.
So if we go to the beta now, which is the rock pillar. Movement inputs apparently control its shape. Jumping allows it to go higher for a higher jump. You can even use this with alpha, so let's take a look. It kind of reminds me of Heroes Battleground Roblox for the Overhaul kit. I think it's called Architecture, the Architect, where literally one of his moves is setting up a giant pillar. There it is. That's the one I was looking for. Dirty work. It does that essentially in Heroes Battleground. If you play Human Architect in Heroes Battleground, yeah, in Heroes Battleground there's an ability called Dirty Work for Human Architect, which is Overhaul. And essentially what it is it does that. That's what it does. So yeah, it kind of just makes a pillar. And you can use it. You can use it for other things like this. For like this, for example, like you can with the trees. You can do that with it. But yeah. I just wanted to bring that one up. Okay, so that's what it means by that. So it's a bit like Tech Shoto Beta, where you can kind of direct Heaven Piercing Ice Wall to be more of a ramp than anything. Or just a wall. That's quite interesting, actually. Oh, yep, there's the jump. That's actually quite far. If you pair that up with like Uraraka's special action or space hop, and then use a melee attack with it, you should go flying, I think. At least that's what I think. We'll take a look in a minute. There it is with the alpha. Okay, this is still level 9 alpha movement, so jump will probably be the same. I don't think they'll increase jump power just for Quirk's level. But that's quite interesting to look at. Now if we go straight to the Gamma, which is the coffin shot.
Be gone! Now's a good time.
Take a look what they say in a second. Take a look what they say in a second, but let's just have a look at this real quick. It's like that dash where you set them up into the air and explode with the rocks. I hear apparently it's only got like 1 charge to it at low level, and like 2 at high level. This can also most likely be used as like a mobility move, which is quite good for Overhaul because base kit doesn't have any. Okay, so they're just kind of showing off a combo there. Let's have a look at that one again. It's beta into alpha straight away. Beta again to the jump. Yeah, same jump power. Into the gamma. However, I'm not sure how I feel about a tank having a heal ability. But that might just be because they don't change the special action, and I know he only has 300 HP, but and base level has 350. I'm just not sure though. A tank with this good movement and a heal ability, I'm not confident in being very fair to go up against. Okay, so you can apparently aim to where you're moving on the ground and in the air. Now let's check what they say. Also, we have had maintenance, which is new roles, bug fixes, which includes the Nagant flying, the Shiggy role, and how sometimes, and by that I mean Tech Shiggy's role, and also how sometimes Tech Shiggy's abilities have like that indicator, but the attack doesn't go with the indicator, which I have experienced. I'll throw up a clip in a minute after we check this real quick.
30 seconds!
Okay, so we're gonna training mode right now, so let's just get straight into this one, shall we? Alright, so Alpha. Level 1, each hit seems to do 6 damage. Okay, so level 9. 12 damage per hit. Okay, so the beta. Okay, we're just gonna try this one. Okay, so if we come up here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can still do this. And again, I'm glad it is percentage based rather than projectiles, because that'd be very hard to work out. But it does still do 12 damage per hit. If we manage to use beta on someone. Check on the red, what that does. It does 67 damage. That's the gamma. 48. 480. $48. About 380. So this kit, actually, I thought I'd be more posty. I'm not, surprisingly. I'm actually on the. Now, will I be pulling for it myself? Probably not. I'd probably wait like a season. Okay, so the slide does actually consume more percentage. That's good to see. But yeah, I'd probably wait a season or two. And I do like how the slide does kind of mean some projectiles don't hit. But like I said, I think I'll wait a season or two before I start full forward. Okay, so it looks like its range is about just about halfway through the bridge. Yeah, about nope, just over 3/4 of the way to the bridge, I'd say. Now, this gamma does genuinely seem to kind of go further forwards with his levels. He didn't press the jump yet, so we'll do that now. The jump, yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's not bad. And I can actually see some like mobility text for this. So let's say you, like I said, you can run the space hop maybe with some more on that. If you didn't know, if we get some, it's, like I said, all accounts don't really have anything. So back on these. On good. Spread for this. You didn't know, which I don't know how you wouldn't. You can do this with Warner and mobility cards. So you do something like this, and that's actually pretty good. I said it's a really good air counter actually. Now it's actually a pretty good air counter. Now again, this is level 9 stats, so there will be some differences in gameplay, especially the range early on in the match, as it most likely won't this far. I love that. Like I said, I don't hate it. I probably would roll for it in about a season after some nerfs come out. So when nerfs to this kit start coming out, then I'd say is a good time to roll for it. When I say roll for it now, if you're desperate for an Overhaul kit, it's fair. I do like this one a lot. Go for it. But for me personally, I would say just wait a little bit, okay? It's definitely not the worst kit in the game. I'll say that now. It's actually a very good kit in my opinion. But it's not worth getting at the moment like other kits. Wait for the buffs and nerfs to come out. If it gets nerfed, maybe if you still want it, then get it. But if it's getting buffed, then you probably want to get it. If you choose to roll for something else and you get it, amazing. I would all to you actually for that if you do manage to get this kit. You're not looking for it. Like, you're still looking for Sport Nedro, for example, so you go on her banner. Well, you won't get it. You won't get him. It's different banner. Sport Nedro's banner. However, it's not a bad kit at all. It's actually a very good one, in my opinion. So for how I'd rank it, especially compared to the original, which I'm very biased towards, solid 8 out of 10. He has this, like the other Overhaul, this one has some very good versatility. The alpha tuningless reel is actually quite fast, when it's not used up all in one go. Gamma doesn't reel it. Well, it does actually reel it quite fast. So correct me for that one. No, it's not. Correct me, forgive me. His dive doesn't feel as fast, in my opinion, compared to his original kit. It might be the animation, actually, it just makes it feel faster. So it's just like, it's like a quick, like, to me at least, it feels like he's, in this kit he dives quite fast, he's like, I must get down now. While in his new kit, the dive feels a bit slow with the alpha. I haven't checked that with, like, you know, beta. The Gamma obviously doesn't have a dive, but I would say the Gamma's actually quite useful in general. Okay, so beta suffers from the same issue in my opinion, it doesn't feel as fast. Yeah, all things considered, like combo wise, I'm seeing some good comp potential here, not just between the beta and alpha, because you can just do that leap. Alpha will, like, get a little bit of distance, use the alpha. It's a very good kill right there. Leap into gamma, into alpha. If you can time that right, it could work. Yeah, I think genuinely, very good kit, 8 out of 10. And we'll look into the next one, next year that comes out then. Anyway, I've been Dust, and great to see you again. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.